Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers in the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. This is video 3 in our series Wizard School, and this is just a Sweet Pea Papers project. We're using the Papers Wizard School from Victoria Designs. We're working on page 4 and 5 because they're mirrors of each other. It's our center spread. And I told you I was going to, when we left off, I told you I was going to glue the backs on, which I did so efficiently, and then realized I forgot to put the magnets on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut them for the pockets, then we're going to reach in and put the magnets in that way. Because I'm silly. Okay. And I labeled them left and right. So you see, I only took a very thin amount off. Okay, now we're going to put the magnets in. And then we have to paper the insides. Which hopefully we have not glued shut. Should have taken a break and had something to eat. Now we're going to have enough layers. I'm not sure that I want to put the magnet on the back of the paper. I may want to put the magnet that matches this one, you know, to hold the flap down. I may want to put it on the back of the belly band that we're going to put on. I don't know. So we want to put it on the top. When we flip it over, we want to put it on this side. I'm going to open it up. And you want it in the center. Sorry I had that off camera, but I had to see where I was going. So you want it off. You don't want it in the center that way. You do want it in the center, up and down. Okay. I'm going to do the same with this one, only better. Can even get a piece of tape torn off. Okay, put it this way. There we go. All right, so now we have our magnets in. I wonder if that one's going to be a little too far in. Here I was so happy with where it was. But, oh, for goodness sake, come on. There we go. That's better. All right, now we're going to paper the insides. Let's see. We're going to use these as the cards, but not just this. We could put a tab on it. It's got to go this way. Oh, it doesn't matter. Look at that. They're upside down anyway. All right, I was going to put them on a little card. We need to cover the insides first. And I think maybe what we'll do is cover the insides with this, because that's going to be the color of the belly bands. Oops. Which side do I like better? I think I kind of like the lighter side better. Yeah. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pretend like we're going to put a card in, which we'll be doing shortly. So we're actually going to be doing this twice. Remember, you've got space here. It doesn't have to be exact. We just need it to go in there. And I'm hoping, no, that's not going to be. I think I'm printing out another one of those. These. Actually, I'm printing out more of these. And so I need to print out more of these with the double sides to put in. So I don't know what I was doing. Does it go in this way? Why, yes it does. How handy is that? Okay, I'm going to mark it here, but then we're going to cut it about here. Because we're not making a card, we're making something to go on the inside. We're going to have lots of scraps. I've had to print so much paper you would not believe. Alright, so now what we need to do, we don't have to worry about gluing this. We just need to glue these three sides and slide it in and slap it down. Oh. Is that too dark? I am not sure now. I think I'm going to go with the lighter side. I'm going to go with the darker side. I didn't think to check. Oh, I bet one of the scraps is the right size, because they're printed on the back. So we can use up a scrap that way. Oz is laying on the floor right by me making weird noises. Everybody say hi to Oz. Hi, Oz. He's not paying attention. Try not to get glue on your acetate. Okay, and then we're going to do the same on the other one. Oh, that's one that's not printed on the back. That figures. Didn't really want to cut up this big of a piece. Well, getting the other one, I would have cut up one even bigger, huh? Little corner where it was torn kind of glued a little funny. Okay, so we're going to mark it here like we're cutting a card. And we're going to cut it about here so it doesn't stick out. I like the envelope with the circle. I could have just used a CD cover. What am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. What are you guys doing? Okay. So we just need to do 3 sides. Alright, so that's done. Now I'll make the cards off camera. All I'm going to do is make a square out of scrap. No, it's got to be the blue on blue. And then I'll just stick this in the middle of it. Probably should take out. This is the envelope paper. Got stuck to it with the blades. Yeah, I'm gonna get a piece of the blue that matches inside here and make a card. And then I can't get this apart. Oh yeah, I can. Then on the back of the card, I'm going to put this part, I think, on the back as a writing space. Okay, so I'll do that on both. So I'm going to put you on hold and print that out. And then, I don't know. This must have been the top envelope. There we go. And then I'll print out the blue on blue, and then put these on the back. Okay, and then we'll have our cards ready. And actually, I don't need to do that right now, do I? I can go on and do the page. Duh. Okay. So now we want to put these on our papers. This is page 5. So we're going to put this on this one. No, we're going to put this on this one. Oh, come here. Then we're going to put this on this one. Okay, I'm going to put this one at the top, put this one at the top. Then we can see our things on the bottom and they match, but they're opposites, the blue and the tan. Okay, that's the whole idea. Then we're going to do some belly bands that don't cover this up. We're going to put them in here. So let's glue these on. Forget to start the timer. That way I don't go way over. Sorry about that. So I'm wondering if I put the magnet on the back of the paper, if it will hold through a double belly band and 2 cards. I'm not sure it will. cool. And then when they open, they're the opposite. So now we're going to cut the belly bands. Which, ta-da, are the opposites. So we need to cut 2 larger ones, which I forgot, or wider ones, out of this larger blue first. Lots of notes, lots of notes. So we want 2 wider ones. It's going to be all right that this is underneath, you know, the same on both. Yeah, and I really don't like that. So let's see how wide we want the bottom one. Need it wide enough that we can put our magnet on there. Well, on the little one that we're going to put on top of it. This is going to end up being a pocket with a belly band, isn't it? Let's make it narrower. And then we can move it over a little bit when we put it on. I hope it'll all come together here in a minute. We need to make another piece the same width for the other belly band. And I don't have page 6 ready, the paper's ready, so we're definitely going to have a pause after we get these 2 done. And I don't, oh, never mind. Don't need those. Or that. Okay. So we're going to, whoops, this one's going to go on this side. And we're going to move it in a little bit. I don't know, it'd be kind of neat to have the pocket and then put a belly band on it instead of just a double belly band. That way we can move it all the way over and we can see this all the way. The other one isn't quite the same. But we're still going to put the belly band on the other. Gotta figure out which one's going to line up with our magnet. Right, our magnet is here. Let me cut this off. See, this one I can put it over a little bit because I want this smaller belly band to be underneath the magnet. which it would be if I put it here. But I think that's too far over on this one. But we do want them the same. This looks short. It is. Is this one? It has to be short too then. Yep. Okay. Sorry about that abrupt jump. My friend in California, and I'm in Seattle, is having a birthday. I think I mentioned this. Anyway, the call came through, and I got to see the mariachi band. She's from Mexico, and so they had a mariachi band and this big buffet, and everybody was all dressed up. And her theme was 70s, you know, like love, whatever, and they had made a big van, like a love bug, out of, I don't know what they made it out of, but they painted it. Are these the two that are too short? How did I manage that? I think they are, because I don't see any other ones hanging around, so these must be the two that are too short. Let's see. Got another one of those, but it's printed on both sides. Oh, these are too. You know what I should do is I should take one of the ones that I know I'm not going to use that's printed on the back and use the back side of it. Yeah, but they're this way. We're going to cut stuff out of them. So I will just use this. I might turn it this way, then I know it's the right. Yeah, I've got another one that's the same. I printed out another copy of all of the background pages. Okay. See if I can. Oh, you know what my problem is? I'm looking at my shamrocks. There they are. I'm so sorry. I put this piece of tape across here so I knew where the bottom of the screen was, and I've been going by that the whole time. Jeez. Sorry about that. Usually anything at the bottom I'm doing close up so that I can see it anyway. Hopefully. Okay, now how wide do I want it? A little bit less. So how wide is that? Let's get a guesstimate and then we'll make them the same. Two and a quarter. Let's make them 2.5. Let's see what that looks like. You know, I could make this a tuck with a belly band. That would be kind of fun. And I cut it right across the wrong way. That's all right. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm having a little trouble with this page, eh? So I'll have to change the part that I type up and sort out my scraps. Now that they're tucks, I could have used these shorter ones and it wouldn't have made any difference. Eight and a quarter, it looks like. Two and a half. It's not time for anything, Oz. You just got done eating and doing all that good stuff. Okay, so let's make them tucks with a belly band. So we're going to have to ink them. It's going to make it kind of thick in the center, isn't it? No, we'll just have to tie it shut. I bought some brown ribbon. Page 7. I've got page 6 written out. And I guess we're going to be off a page on the videos because page 4 got us. Okay, so let's put them on the right side. Okay, so we're going to leave this side open. That'll be a pocket. We're just going to glue the long side. Can't believe it took me 2 tries to cut a piece of paper the length of this paper. You guys aren't going to believe I know what I'm doing here pretty soon. I'm sitting here trying to think, what side do I have to glue it on? It doesn't matter. All I have to do is turn it upside down. Now the belly bands we'll have to keep an eye on because those are right side up and upside down. I'll make the cards off camera. Well, if we made them double belly bands, if we had made them double belly bands, then, because now the card is going to be real skinny. Oh, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It can be this wide. Okay. So now, this one's going to be this one. And this one's going to be this one. Because of when it's closed. Now, it's going to match when it's open. Okay, so we want, see, this is 2.5. So, yeah, let's make this 2. And we need to cut 1/4 of an inch off. For the height. He's licking his paw. It's making me crazy. Okay. I'll turn him this way. And then we need a 2-inch wide. No. It was 2.5. Yeah. Do we want to do that? I think I better do this one at a time. Okay. This is 2.5. I think we were going to make it 2 1/4. It's kind of wide. Yeah, that's better. So 2.5 and 2 is the measurements. Some nice big scraps, huh? Okay, so this is going to go here. This is going to go this way. So it looks like, oh, you know why? Because we cut it the other way on the paper. Ribbons go down. Okay. So now on the next page, we're going to need 2 3x3 squares, envelopes. So I'm going to make those on my envelope punch board and have those ready. Okay, let's make it. It's just unbelievable. then these will be done, except for the cards. Look at where I whammed my arm. It's pretty big. I hit it on a doorknob. I was walking by the door. I misjudged. Mainly because I'm a spaz. And partially because my hallway has a card in it, sitting in it with stuff inside. Okay, so this is what this is going to look like. And then one will be in the, on the left, one will be on the right, in the center. So we're going to label them. This is going to be video, this is going to be signature 1. We're doing them in order so far. We haven't run into one that's facing the wrong way. This is signature 1, video 2. Left. Page 4. This is going to be signature 1, because I'm not gluing them in, so just in case. Signature 1, video 2. Are we on video 3? Video 3. Page 5. And this is right. So, get this paper clipped in. That looks nice for in the center. I think I'm going to have to trim this little corner right there. It's going to drive me crazy. The only thing is, nobody's going to know but me. Well, you now too. And if I trim it, I have a chance of messing it up. Because it's really not that much. Okay, so that's that. So, let me... That's starting to get a little fat. Let me, yeah, I have to get the papers together and everything too. See, this is what we're going to make the writing cards out of. So I'll make the writing cards. I'll get the papers ready and the envelopes ready and the paper ready. And then it won't be that much to put them on the page. Okay, I'll see you in just a second. All right, well, it seems like we only have 7 minutes. So it seems silly to go ahead and start the other one for 7 minutes. So let's get one of these out. It's too bad we don't have another charm. And I'll show you how I'm going to make the cards for it. For the tuck, it's going to go in that far. I need to cut them in half. This is an envelope punch board. And that's what I'll be using to make the envelopes in the next video. And this isn't a tutorial on that, so let's kill 7 minutes making cards. So you can jump to the end of this video if you don't know how to do this. I mean, if you know how to do this. I don't think it's going to make any difference. I think we're going to end up cutting the color off, except for one side. This one's got the blue in it. This one's got the brown in it, so let's make this the blue card. So we need to cut 1/4 of an inch off the top. Should have cut 1/8 off the top and 1/8 off the bottom. Then we're going to make it, that's not my pencil. Where's my pencil? I know I was just marking with it. Alright, grab my backup pencil. So bizarre how I do that sometimes. Okay, so then we want to be able to see, well, we're not going to. So we're going to make it this wide. Let's turn it upside down. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, and we want the brown side on the outside. And then I'll ink it. Then this one, oh, I forgot I needed 2. So this one will be the other blue one. You know, I'm wondering, I don't want a big blank card there. All right, I'll think of something else for that. So now let's take this. We'll take 1/4 of an inch off the top. And then we'll make it the same width. And that'll give us our 2 big cards. I'm thinking our 2 smaller cards, we might want to go ahead and make small, like bookmarks. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that off camera. Then we'll just cut this off. And then we'll ink it and turn it this way. No, we'll turn it this way. I'll round the corners. I think since that was the blue, I wanted the brown. Yep, I made this one first. So I guess I shouldn't have paper clipped them in yet until I get done with the cards. Okay, so I'm just going to round the corners and ink them, and then I'm then we'll be done with that, and we'll make one more small card for here. That's crooked. But this way we see the picture. When you take the card out, you see the picture. It's going to be a little dicey getting the big card out, except that it opens to the outside and will lay flat. We could have, oh, we haven't made the cards for this yet. It's too bad they close in here. We could have put one with a tab and put a charm on it. So I will make these cards and the smaller cards, and then we will come back and we will start with page 6, and then we'll try to do 7 and 8 so that we're on our even number for our videos. Okay? Alright, well that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. That will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.